games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Panthers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. So Georgia's offense will go on the attack first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in.
Turning it on! Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Georgia going up tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to...
Touchdown, Georgia! Quick strike through the air for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Man, diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
So Georgia State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of.
And the ball's out there after it. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. To the air, it's Marks. Release to the back. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. There he goes! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down. That gives him 54 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the first. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guy. Headed to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Runs for the tackle. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a grab at the 10. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. The lone back's got it. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throws for the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
The linebacker's showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see him kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football.
Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help with field position. They've got it at the 27. He's got 98 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Now the play fake. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. And the Dogs are flying down the field. Using his legs, it's Pringle. Makes it past the marker. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Use the play fake, now to throw. He turns it loose to the left. Puts him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs! Once he got some room, it was over.
They are absolutely boat racing, this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. A first down run in the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Georgia! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Marks. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
He'll be stopped short. Picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Georgia going up tempo. Off the RPO, complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this... It's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Leaves it with the running back. Slithers into space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking to throw, it's Marks. Fires left. Makes a connection. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. At the 35, he's loose. Flying down the right side. The 20. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter. It breaks into the open. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. And the Panthers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Leaves it with the back. Finding an escape route. Made it. Oh, he smashes his way through again. Touchdown, Panthers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Georgia, 42. Georgia State, 10.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. They'll start this drive going to the air. He unleashes a long one. Brings it in down the left side. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. That's caught. It's Mills. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Trying to escape and get it himself. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
It'll be 3rd and long. It'll be a draw. That's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man, it's Taylor. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through a tackle. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Mills. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Run in the red zone. It's Pringle. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He might want another play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Pringle. Touchdown Bulldogs! The offense cashing it in on that drive. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll give it to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Smith dropping to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looking left. He's got an open man. Running free. Pass the tap. Touchdown, Dogs! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Gets it out quickly. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking for space. It's Pringle. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He caught it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
And just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on out.
And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, they're after him. Looking for a big gain. Finds a spot in the middle. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. It's a 1st and 10. Let's go. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, that really speaks to the identity of this defense, guys. They take pride in big hits and clean tackles, but they are going to let you know they're there. And they're going to let you know for 60 minutes. I love this run defense because of the way they play the game.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the line.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The give to the tailback. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the...
There he goes! They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And another big play by this offense. And if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Floating away. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
That's reeled in. It's Robinson. Across the 10. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The snap sets up the throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. One more play to pad the stats. Smith dropping to pass. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if